Do you feel comfortable being in this leadership role, and why?
Yeah,
Sure.
I don't want to, I don't want to sound cocky, and like as I was like thinking about what I was just about to say, sounds super arrogant, but I always feel comfortable leading, and it's because my personal view on it is, I always bring it up to this analogy that there's Indians and chiefs, right? You know the analogy, and not everybody is an Indian and not everybody's a chief, and I view myself more as a chief. Like there are times when I can play the Indian role, but I view myself as a chief. So I view myself as somebody who I prefer less to take orders from somebody rather than be the one making the ideas and being the one who has the power to implement the ideas. So like it's not, I said take orders, but it's not necessarily taking orders. That sounds very like, I don't know, destructive. But it's like if I have an idea and I'm one of the people who don't have the power to implement it, I could go to you and you're my boss and I'm like, hey, I have this great idea, and you just look at it and laugh. Great example. The SpongeBob episode, the SpongeBob episode where he makes the colorful patties, and he went and he had a great idea.
Yeah.
He had a great idea, and the leader thought it was stupid, and they just clowned him for it. And then he was they just shunned him for his idea.
Right,
then
yeah.
It turned out that his idea was such a great idea and great success. If that leader were to just give him a chance, they all could have won.
Deep message in SpongeBob.
Yeah.
That's a great episode too, actually, thinking about it.
But yeah, no. So, I always prefer to be the person in charge of making decisions and stuff like that if I can. I also don't believe in, false power. So,
But yeah.
Don't sit here and tell me that like, hey, you're a supervisor and hey, you're a boss, and it's like it's all for show, and like really you're just like a figurehead. I hate that.
Yeah. Favorite Kanye line has to one of my favorite Kanye lines has to be, "Who's the real owner if your boss gets a salary?" Just hit you with like a little right there, but
Yeah.
definitely. How did this? Shit. Damn, I feel like you just went off on a tangent there. That just like it had me deep in thought in the sense that like, shit, I feel like that could be a leadership quality as well that you have, that you just like, you say things and it makes people think beyond their natural thought of just like, oh yeah, so like think big, so to speak.
But I think that is a good. I think that's a good quality, not in just like a leader, and just anybody that like you inspire people to think, and not only to think, but you inspire people to speak and communicate their thoughts. Like a lot of people, kind of discourage that,
right?
And like,
yeah.
and then you get into a society where people might have great ideas and innovations and stuff, and they feel too embarrassed.
Shut
like
down.
It's not even a matter of like they know they can, or it's like they don't even want to try or even want to speak it because it's like they're afraid of what you might think.
Yo, thanks for checking out the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you like this video, check out some more content here. And as always, don't forget to live life your way.